Hey everyone, today I want to focus specifically on spring 2025 fashion trends. I did a video earlier this year where I looked at the overreaching themes for all of 2025, but spring is right around the corner, so I really want to focus on those. And I specifically want to focus on the trends that I selfishly am going to wear. There are quite a few trends out there that we can all laugh at, but today I decided to focus on the positive, and there is one sort of general theme tying in all these trends that I'm seeing, and it's all about classic sort of preppy style. So I'm going to break that down into 5 separate categories. We're going to talk about coastal nautical theme. That's very preppy. We're going to talk about Americana, a different kind of preppy. Schoolgirl preppy without getting weird and inappropriate for our age group. Ladies who lunch, more of that quiet luxury, classic prep style. And then finally, workwear, not menswear, more of a feminine preppy way of getting dressed to go to work or to just dress up. If those all seem appealing to you and you want some concrete examples of stuff you can actually go out and buy and not just look at weird stuff that's walking down the runway that's completely unachievable, you are in the right spot. I realized I could do a whole video just on each subcategory, but we're gonna just get them all here in one. I'm gonna talk fast. Don't worry, you don't have to take notes. I have all of those things written out for you already down in the description box, and then I take that and pin it to the top of the comments. If you can't find either of those, that's okay, I'm here. Let me know in the comments and I'll help you out. So let's start off with coastal nautical, the fisherman aesthetic, if you will. These kinds of things we're looking at, well, actually what I have on right now is a perfect example. Blues, stripes, boat neck, cream and white tones, more natural textures like cotton and linen and raffia and woven pieces. And of course, you're going to see more of that in spring and moving into the summer because all of that lends itself to warm weather. You probably already have quite a few similar pieces in your closet, but if you wanted to update or just get some new ideas, let's walk through a few that I have found for you. First up is this piece I've shared earlier. It is from Chico's. It has the gold accent buttons, another hallmark of the coastal theme. We have the stripes. This is made out of a heavier scuba knit fabric. It drapes absolutely beautifully, and I think it's on sale at the moment. Another thing that you see a lot in coastal looks is sweaters. This time of year, as we're straddling winter, spring, sweaters worn on, like over your head. And then as we move into spring and summer, artfully draped over your shoulders. Now, if you live in the South like I do, or Texas, it's debatable. Is Texas in the South? In a warm weather climate, even though the sweater may be decorative most of the time, when you go into an overly air-conditioned inside, like an office or a restaurant or the grocery store, you might want to pull that on over your head. So it's good to have. So in that case, you're going to see cashmere, cotton, and so forth, kind of like this. This is just a basic cashmere cardigan, which right now I need. It's still a little chilly, but I can drape it over my shoulders with this. It's a racerback dress when it gets a little warmer. If you want a sweater that pulls over your head, I really like this one from Quince, and I'm just gonna warn you, there's a lot of pieces coming up from Quince, not because this video is sponsored, it's not, but because if you're looking for classic preppy style, no matter what the theme, Quince is a go-to. So this cashmere sweater is striped navy and white. It does come in a lot of other colors and solids as well. There is a lightweight cashmere option for some of those colors, so this makes a great option for the coastal look. But if you would prefer something like 100% organic cotton in a boat neck fisherman sweater style, I mean, you can't get more coastal than that. It's in the name of the piece. This is another great option. It's also under $50. And I love these cotton sweaters, especially as we move into summer. If you're out on the water, a lake, or the beach, when the sun goes down, it gets a little cooler. These are great to throw on over your swimsuit. A striped tee is a must, and I really like this option. It's from Loft, it has really good ratings, and it looks to be of extremely good quality. Another one I really love and reach for all the time, they're just not stocked yet, are the cotton slub tees from Time and True. They're about $5, but this piece looks like it's going to be a great option as well. And then another hallmark material from the coastal look is linen, and we're seeing retailers start to bring them onto their websites, and I'm really excited about this 100% European linen maxi skirt because it's not just a really long, voluminous skirt that's gonna swamp anyone in a petite frame. It has a nice slit up the side, but it's not too far up. It has a modest slit, and it does have pockets, which I love. It comes in other patterns, but navy is a go-to color for the coastal theme, and you could pair this with a tank and some slides once it gets warmer, have one of those sweaters on in the meantime. Very versatile piece. And then we have to talk about linen pants. We're gonna bring them into the spring. We're gonna live in them all summer long. The two that are my absolute favorites year after year, the Caslon wide leg pull-on linen pants. They are back and fully stocked on the Nordstrom website. I am so happy. They do come in petite lengths as well, so check the description for that inseam length. I prefer to size down one. Their sizing runs a little big, and I'm not precious with them. I throw them in the washing machine. I throw them in the dryer. The other ones that I love and wear year after year are from Time and True. That's a Walmart house brand. They have their pull-on linen pants. Those are just starting to hit their website, so not a lot of color options, but my favorite, the navy stripe, is fully stocked. Then we need to talk about some accessories. First of all, shoes. So the obvious one would be the boat shoe, and the classic Sperry boat shoe is back. It is bringing back my high school years. I didn't like this shoe back in the 80s and 90s, and I still don't love it on myself. I think it's a little clunkier. I actually prefer this version from Walmart that comes in gold, white, and a tan. It's a little more narrow. It's a little more of an almond toe, not quite as thick of a sole. I just feel like it's a more modern and more wearable version than the original Sperry. And then you can't get more Fisherman aesthetic than Fishnet flats. In fact, I have these on. Let me just pop them off to show you. I got these last year, and there are a lot of versions, a lot of brands. I got these off Amazon. They're super comfortable. They come in lots of other colors, but this is a total coastal Fisherman aesthetic vibe. And it also has that whole Mary Jane trend. It's a whole other thing. These are also very, very comfortable. And then I need to talk about handbags. So all those natural textures come into play when you're talking about handbags, and totes seem to be the big thing. I guess you're going off on a boat for an excursion and you're packing your tote with whatever it is boat people, I'm thinking of like yacht people do on a boat. I don't know. Anyway, but this woven tote is beautiful. I think it's a really good price point for the quality of the bag. And it does come in white and black as well, but these more natural colors are just perfect for the coastal look. Then we're moving on to Americana preppy style. And this one's kind of obvious. You know, it's red, white, and blue, stars, USA stuff, the flag, all of the patriotic things that you would come to expect. And you will see more of that hit retailers' websites as we move into May. We get closer to Memorial Day and the 4th of July, but it's already hitting. Actually, it's not just that it's hitting, like it's just one of those styles that's really become more popular and a more evergreen theme. So for me, the classic is the Ralph Lauren flag sweater. I don't own one. They're almost $400. Now, if you really want one, you can go to the Ralph Lauren website and go to the kids section, go to the boys section, order the largest boy size. I think it's $115, which I am aware is still, you know, not the most budget friendly, but it is far better than $400. Let me swing back a little bit. So flags, red, white, and blue. You could also slide in some Western, a little bit sporty chic, that sort of healthy, outdoorsy American sort of theme. That all falls into the Americana preppy style. So we've got the flag sweater, the original one that inspired lots of other ones from Ralph Lauren. I found another one on Tuckernuck. These are all three of the ones I'm about to share with you are 100% cotton. It just depends on how much you want to spend, I guess. So the Tuckernuck version is just under $200, but then there's Old Navy. And Old Navy has a flag sweater and it is showing at $49.99, but the day I'm filming this, it's on sale for $24.99. So there are your different price points, and they all come in multiple colors, not just white with the flag. I think navy, and depending on different price points, you have even more options. I love how they're showing it on several websites paired with a pleated tennis skirt. As someone who doesn't actually do sporty things, I love wearing sporty pieces, but make it wearable for everyday things. So I love this idea. Another hallmark of Americana are button front shirts, which you're going to see carried through into the schoolgirl prep in a little bit. So this one, we're running low on sizes, but I did share this one recently from Frank and Eileen. It is literally red, white, and blue. I mean, you cannot get much better than that, but there are a lot of similar color options like this on the Nordstrom Rack website at a much better price point than on the Frank and Eileen or Nordstrom website. Also, just white button-down shirts. So Time and True has a really nice double cloth shirt. I have this in, I think, several colors. You go for the white, go for the blue. If you want to stay in that Americana thing, this also works really well for the coastal aesthetic as well. See how they're all kind of overlapping. Then this really pretty blouse caught my eye on the Land's End website. Land's End, like the ultimate in Yankee Americana. But look how feminine and pretty this one is. It's a cotton poplin elbow length sleeve blouse, a little pin pin tucking, but it is a full button front shirt. Really, really pretty. And all of those tops and sweaters are going to look fabulous paired with the most American material of all, denim. But as we're moving into spring, think white denim. And my favorite white denim jeans are back fully stocked on the Chico's website. They are the softest. They are the most wearable. They are stain resistant. They are not see-through. They're a little kick flare, and they are the softest, stretchiest jeans you will ever wear. And yes, they go with the coastal theme. They go with the Americana theme. They're going to go with whatever non-theme you want. They're white jeans. They're going to go with everything. And then to keep up with that Americana theme, I see a lot of linen, which again overlaps with the first theme. I really like this 100% cotton smocked dress. Of course, the white lends itself more to Americana, but it does come in other colors as well. And then another quintessential piece I think you need for an Americana look, and honestly just for a spring wardrobe, is a nice denim jacket, but I prefer something a little more feminine, and this one is back on Avara's website. It has just the slightest of puff shoulders to give it just a little more of a feminine look, and I'm pretty sure it also comes in white as well. And this one's gonna be great to layer over just all the things in the spring, but especially moving into summer when you're pulling out the sleeveless tops. This is gonna be a great piece to layer on over that when the sun goes down or you're going in somewhere that is air conditioned. Then we have the ladies who lunch preppy look, and this one's gonna be obvious and you can go all in. I would say the twist for 2025 is to not look like you're going to have lunch at the country club. So wear the tweeds and the pastel colors and the pearls and the cardigans, and you can dress them up with a heel and be all matchy-matchy, but if you wanna be a little more modern, mix it up with, instead of a nice pair of trousers, maybe a tailored pair of trouser jeans or wide leg jeans, sneakers and loafers instead of heels. So just mixing it up a little bit. So I would say one of my go-tos for this kind of look, and it's been popular for a little bit, I'm glad it's sticking around, is the drop waist shirt dress. I originally came to learn about it from Tuckernuck, but I have found that the less expensive options are far more wearable. So this lavender one, first of all, lavender is a big color. Lavender, periwinkle, soft pinks, very big for spring. Shocking, it's like florals for spring, but still, I love these colors. I think they're beautiful. This one is in a crepe version, which is a little more wearable for this time of year. And then I have two of this version. It's a linen blend, does have pockets. I sized up one just so it's a little bit longer. I have it in green and pink. Absolutely love this dress. I have worn it to really important events and dinners and occasions, and I've also worn it paired with just white sneakers to walk around and run errands. So it just totally depends on how you accessorize it. A tweed jacket of some kind is an essential for the ladies who lunch look, but we're gonna make it easy and pair it over just a white t-shirt or a white tank, and then bring out the jeans that I mentioned just a minute ago. I wanna share with you a couple of options. So first, a short sleeved option, and we're gonna move on to the pastels. This one is the most beautiful blue, and it does come with a matching more pencil skirt if you want the full formal look, but I think that this particular blue tweed would look fantastic with the white tank underneath it against a lighter wash denim, so it pops. I don't love how they paired. This is like a personal pet peeve of mine, that the blues are too close, but they don't quite match. There's also a pink long sleeve version from the same brand, I believe. It is beautiful. It's more of that soft pink that's really popular for spring right now. And then Chico's is a retailer that does tweed exquisitely well, and here is another short sleeve option. Now, it doesn't have to be tweed, but the lady jacket itself, that silhouette, is very popular, and I have shared this one numerous times. I have numerous versions of it. It is just more of a knit striped cardigan, and yeah, sure, you can do the traditional blue and white striped or black and white striped, very neutral, but they have a lot of really fun color combinations, I think, for spring, especially if you're gonna wear this as a top, just buttoned all the way up with a pair of jeans. And this color combo, I love it. And then I saw this sweater on Abercrombie's website, and it technically, I think it's kind of I'm putting it in this theme because this color is so pretty. This soft lavender, and they do have it in about 6 other really pretty pastel colors. Now, I see wearing this sweater. I love the texture of it. It kind of is reminiscent of a tweed. It's not, I know, but I love that texture. That I would pair with a pair of wide leg sort of flowy trousers. I think that would be absolutely beautiful for a lunch or even dinner event. And then, of course, let's talk about a few accessories that are key for the ladies who lunch look. Handbags. So in this case, any kind of top handle satchel, more structured bag is what really goes here. I really like this new one I just picked up and I shared in a little short and a reel on Instagram from Time and True. It's a little bit bigger, but this kind of general silhouette. Of course, how many times have I shared these faux pearl earrings? These are under $4. These are fantastic. Part of the permanent collection. And then I think the quintessential shoe for the ladies who lunch look that's not heels has to be a cap toe shoe, whether it's a flat or a slingback or a little bit of a heel. I love and have worn the most the ones from Time and True, and they are back on the website. I love them. Like, I reach for these above my more expensive options. The other ones that I really, really love are actually from Talbot's. And they do have this one still in stock, which I like because instead of black and tan, it's navy and a little bit of off-white. And I tend to wear more navy, so it makes more sense for me to wear that. But there's a new version for spring 2025 that instead of leather, it's like a woven kind of, I mean, it's solid, it's not netting, but it's more of a woven straw fabric. So cute. And then it works with the coastal theme too. And now we're gonna talk about schoolgirl prep. And I know if you're like me, the first thing you think is that's just kind of weird for grown women in their 50s to dress like little schoolgirls. And I would agree. But there are some elements from that I do think are really wearable. So think things like loafers, bubble hem skirts. Yes, I said it. I think they're cute. White button downs. Everybody needs a classic white button down. Pleated trousers or just nice wide leg trousers. Tailored blazers, sweater vests. Those are all things we're going to incorporate into our wardrobe, I think, for the most part. And then the denim here, I would say instead of the wide leg and the frayed hem, we're looking for a little more tailored, more of a straight or slim straight, probably more of a darker wash. Maybe you'll see a little bit of rolled cuffs to kind of bring in that schoolboy look. And a couple of pieces I want to recommend. This crisp, cool, no iron button down, whatever we want to call it, shirt. I've had mine for years. It still looks like I just brought it home from the store. It does come in two different sizings, regular or fitted. I personally like the regular. I like a little bit more room. And then we need to talk about the bubble skirt. I like a bubble skirt. It just depends what you pair it with. I would recommend, to keep things classy, flats, but that's just me. I shared this black bubble hem skirt from Walmart. It is now on clearance for about $10 and it's still fully stocked. I don't know how, but if you want one, grab it now. But I really like this new one from Gap. It's a linen blend, so a little more seasonally appropriate, and it comes in black and off-white. So I would snatch up the off-white one for spring. Another look that's very schoolgirl prep, but also kind of Americana if you want to go sporty, is that varsity stripe or tennis sweater. This one is 100% cotton, and unlike the classic like white with the navy stripe or navy with the white stripe, this one comes in periwinkle blue and pink, which is just perfect for spring and two colors that are really trending for spring this year. And then I'm thinking more like cable knit sweaters in general. I have this short sleeve collared cable knit sweater in like a tannish brown and I believe pink as well. It's from Amazon. There are a million colors. I love it. And then vests. So you're gonna think sweater vests, of course, but how about this striped knit top? It's again, one that I've shared before. It's from Amazon. You can get it in a million colors. You can layer it over a top if you want to, but as we're moving into warmer weather, it works really well as a shirt all on its own. Just obviously button it up. And if you're worried about the armholes, I haven't had any issues, but you could always layer a tank underneath. Another big look for the schoolgirl prep is more fitted blazers and knit blazers, which work really well going into warmer weather. I would say my favorite of that whole genre is the notch collar blazer from Gibson Look. It's a really soft material, comes in a ton of colors. You're gonna wanna go for the navy or the darker blue to kind of stick with this aesthetic. And when you roll up the sleeves, it's lined with a striped lining. So just the whole theme gets tied together. Now, technically the look for schoolgirl prep is black, more lug sole loafers with the white ankle socks. I think it's cute on someone who's maybe in their 20s at the oldest. I think it looks a little weird on grown women. That is my opinion. I'm not gonna point and laugh at you if I see you on the street. You rock however you wanna look. I'm just sharing with you what I would actually wear, and I would not wear that. But I love loafers, and I wanted to share a few of my favorite options. These faux suede ones, you know my love for them. They come in a million colors. I have them in raspberry pink and a tan, super comfortable. Then I have these faux leather loafers that are kind of a hybrid between a driving moccasin and a loafer. Those run a little bit bigger, so I would recommend sizing half size down. And then I just grabbed these pointed toe loafer flats. This color is so fun. Of course, you do not have to get them in the pink, but I think that they're a lot of fun. Very feminine, dare I say, almost a little girly. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, and I appreciate that you are still here. Assuming you are still here, we are on to our very last trend, workwear preppy style, but not menswear. This is a little bit more feminine, more classic. So for this, I'm thinking blazers, but not oversized, crazy structured blazers, more fitted blazers. If they are loose, we're gonna belt the blazer. Give yourself a little womanly shape. Thinking trench coats, big tote bags like work bags, and full skirts, especially paired with the blazers. It's a much more feminine look. Now, this is someone who has not worked in an office ever, except for temping in grad school. So I don't know that you could pull this off in an actual office per se, but as someone in the creative field who gets invited to go to different things in the creative space or meetings where I'm the client and I'm not trying as hard, I would say, to impress, I think I can pull this off. So you let me know what you think. So these are going to be a little more pricey because suiting and workwear just tends to be, but it also tends to be those pieces you buy once, you have them forever, which is why I think classic is the way to go. So there are 3 blazers that I want to share with you at varying price points. One is actually very affordable, but we're going to start with the most expensive. So I was actually just gifted this blazer from LaFleur, and it's beautiful. And I will share it on stories at another time. And I have a handful of friends who have worked with this brand and have raved about, as people who actually do go into conservative offices, how beautiful these pieces are. I'm sharing this with you at its full price. I do have a 15% off discount code that I'll put down in the description box and the comment. They do also have sales. So I want to bring this to your attention. If you happen to want to spend this kind of money right at the forefront, here you go. It's beautifully tailored. The sizing is 100% accurate. I have mine in a size 2. It fits like a dream. Or you could wait for a sale. What I love about this brand is all of their pieces are designed to be mixed and matched together. And so you are gonna get the maximum amount of wear out of all of your pieces. The next, and one of the most highly rated blazers on the internet, is this blazer from Aritzia. I like this one more for belting, and I also like that there's a much larger color range. So for spring, summer, I think the off-white version or the white version would be really fun, belted over more flowy, long maxi dresses, which is probably not what you would wear into an office, but I think it's a really pretty look. Okay, I said I had 3 blazers, I have 4 blazers. This third blazer I think is really cool because the belt is actually tied in. It literally is a tie belt that goes with the blazer. And I like that it comes with white with black piping, or black with white piping. And of course there's matching trousers and all that. And then the last blazer that I want to share with you is one I have several versions of, and it is from Scuba at Walmart, and it is $35. It is their crepe 1-button blazer. Yes, there is a difference in the material. I'm not gonna lie. You can feel the difference between the $35 blazer and the $495 blazer. However, for some people, they really want that high-end, definitely higher quality, beautifully lined, beautifully made, and some of us just want to throw on a blazer and not have to think about it. So I wanted to give you some options. The Scoop blazer does have matching crepe trousers, which I love. They're a wider leg, they're fluid, they go with the more feminine trouser. No pencil skirts here. It's just more loose flowing clothing. Another pair of pants I do have, and I love them. They're also from Aritzia. They're called the Effortless pants, and they really are. They're very comfortable, and there are quite a few styles, but I just like the classic one the best. And then if you want a really extra feminine, just beautiful, more springtime kind of suiting look, I'm not suggesting this is a conservative suiting look, but I'm just throwing it out there. This pleated chiffon skirt worn under a belted blazer, I just think it's so pretty. I just like how it just floats. And of course, you can wear the skirt with a million other things, even something as simple as a white tank top and leather slides, and you're in this beautiful, effortless outfit. I have one trench coat to recommend to you because really I've been searching high and low for a good trench coat, and this is the winner, and I'm not even gonna give you a different price points. This is the trench coat that I ordered from Quince. I personally think that the buttons should be lighter, but I haven't swapped them out yet. It is the perfect length, it is the perfect material, it's not gonna wrinkle, it has pockets, it ties, it doesn't have the annoying metal buckle that bangs around. I love it. I think it is perfect. And then for a work tote, I am ordering this. I love this. It is Italian leather. It's a triple compartment work tote. So you can shove all the things that you can think of in there. It would replace the concept of a briefcase. Obviously, if you don't work, it's still an amazing tote bag. I think it would kind of be cool as a diaper bag, honestly, with all the compartments and stuff. It'd be a great carry-on bag for travel. I just think you're gonna get definitely your money's worth out of it. I cannot believe this is under $170. It's exquisite. So I know I just threw a lot of information at you, a lot of outfit inspiration, a lot of links, a lot of details. But at the end of the day, I just want to give you as many choices as I can, hope to inspire you. And then I am here if you have any questions, you want to chat about this some more, you want to bring up some of the trends we didn't talk about today, we can do that in the comments. Just let me know. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun and a few things caught your eye, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.